had one of those weeks where everything feels chaotic? Your room feels stuffy, your calls sound terrible, and your smartwatch is basically just a glorified clock? Well, that was me last month. I didn't plan it, but I somehow ended up testing 3 gadgets that completely flipped my daily routine upside down, in the best possible way. And trust me, by the end of this video, you might end up adding at least one of these to your cart. So buckle up, because today we're talking about Heavy Checkmark, a super smart air purifier that watches your air quality like a hawk. Heavy Checkmark wireless earbuds that silence the world like a magic spell. Heavy Checkmark and a premium GPS smartwatch that honestly might be smarter than me. Let's get into it. Gadget number 1, the Shark HP102 air purifier. So here's how this started. I walked into what I thought was my clean bedroom, feeling good about myself. You know, candles lit, room tidy, diffuser on. But then I turned on this thing, the Shark air purifier HP102. And within seconds, the air quality indicator went from green to yellow to angry red. That's when I realized my room isn't clean. It's a crime scene for allergens. And here's where this purifier surprised me. This machine uses something called Pure Air Microforce, a fast but surprisingly quiet motor that adjusts its fan speed automatically depending on what's floating around in your air. Dust cranks up. Smoke from the kitchen cranks up more. Dog jumps on the bed? Brace yourself. And that Clean Sense IQ? It doesn't just guess. It tracks 3 sizes of particles, PM1, PM2.5, and PM10, constantly recalibrating to keep the room clean. But here's my favorite part. The filter. Not just HEPA, better than HEPA. Shark's anti-allergen nanoseal traps 99.98% of microparticles. Stuff most purifiers don't even notice. If you have allergies, trust me, this thing is like hiring a tiny invisible janitor that never sleeps. It's also portable, only 6 pounds, fits on a desk or nightstand. And it's quiet, like genuinely quiet. I slept with it next to me and forgot it was even on. The 500 square feet coverage makes it perfect for a bedroom, dorm, office, anywhere you exist and breathe. Really. After a week with this purifier, the air felt cleaner. Less dust on my shelves, no funky odors, and my mornings didn't start with that annoying scratchy throat feeling. Honestly, if you've never owned an air purifier, this is the one that'll make you think. Number 2, Nothing Ear 3 wireless earbuds. Okay, let's switch gears. If the Shark purifier cleaned my air, then these earbuds cleaned my life. I am talking about the Nothing Ear 3. And wow, these things surprised me. Now, I've tried a lot of earbuds. Some are good, some are overpriced, and some look like they were designed by someone who hates ears. But the Nothing Ear 3? These feel like they belong to the future. Let me start with the feature that blew my mind. The super mic. This isn't marketing fluff, this thing works. The charging case actually has a dual microphone system built inside that removes up to 95 dB of background noise during calls. 95 dB. That's as loud as a motorcycle engine. Gone. I tested it at a busy street corner. Cars, people, construction noise, utter chaos. But on the other end of the call, the person said, "Where are you? It sounds like you're in a quiet room." Magic. And activating it is fun. You just press and hold the talk button when the case is near your mouth. Double tap to lock it for long conversations. Next, the Smart Hybrid ANC. Up to 45 dB of noise cancellation, recalibrating every millisecond. If you've never experienced high-quality ANC, imagine pushing a mute button on reality. But when you do want to hear the world, transparency mode brings everything back naturally, not that muffled robotic sound some brands have. Now let's talk audio. These earbuds come with high-res wireless support, Bluetooth 5.4, and 6 microphones for silky smooth calls. Inside, a 12mm driver with a ceramic diaphragm increases airflow and reduces distortion, giving you clarity, bass, and detail without overwhelming your ears. And if you love customizing sound, the Nothing X app lets you adjust EQ, boost bass, change ANC levels, and even use low latency mode for gaming. Oh, and if you're in the nothing ecosystem, everything works together like a sci-fi movie, including ChatGPT integration on the nothing phone. Sound quality? 9. Sound quality? September 10th. My quality? October 10th. Noise cancellation? 10 out of 10 when the super mic kicks in. I honestly did not expect these to be this good. If you take calls constantly or you're always on the go, these are a game changer. Gadget number 3, Garmin Fenix 8 Premium Multisport GPS Smartwatch. Now let me tell you about the gadget that made me rethink my entire fitness routine. The Garmin Fenix 8 to 47mm Sapphire Titanium Edition. This is not a casual smartwatch. This is the kind of watch you buy when you want to feel like a superhero. And let me warn you, if Apple Watch is like a helpful assistant, Garmin Fenix 8 is like a full personal coach, adventure guide, safety officer, and training strategist strapped to your wrist. First, the display. A bright 1.4-inch AMOLED behind a scratch-resistant sapphire lens, surrounded by a titanium bezel. This thing looks and feels premium, rugged, and ready for anything. The battery life? Up to 16 days. Not 16 hours. 16 days. And then comes the health and training tech. I'm talking heavy checkmark strength training plans. Heavy checkmark real-time stamina tracking. Heavy checkmark training readiness score. Heavy checkmark HRV status. Heavy checkmark advanced sleep tracking. Heavy checkmark respiration monitoring. Heavy checkmark pulse ox in supported regions. Heavy checkmark ECG app for AFib detection. It doesn't just track your workouts. It tells you whether your body is ready to go hard or whether you need rest. This watch isn't playing around, but where the Fenix 8 really shines is outdoors. You get multiband GPS with SatIQ for insane accuracy even between tall buildings or deep in the woods. It has sensors for compass, gyroscope, barometric altimeter, basically everything a hiker, runner, or adventure enthusiast needs. And yes, you can take phone calls right from your wrist thanks to the built-in speaker and microphone. Even cooler, there's an off-grid voice command feature, meaning you can control certain functions even without your phone nearby. My absolute favorite, the built-in LED flashlight. Sounds simple, but when you're out at night or even just walking to your car, this thing feels like a lifesaver. It's dive rated to 40 meters, has leak-proof metal buttons, and supports scuba and apnea diving modes. Honestly, this is the watch you buy if you want something that helps you push your limits, or simply stay on top of your health with industry-leading accuracy. Final thoughts. So, which one is my favorite? Honestly, they're all in completely different categories, and each one has earned its place. Backhand index pointing right, the Shark HP102 made my room feel fresher and my sleep better. Backhand index pointing right, the Nothing Ear 3 solved all my call quality and noise issues. Backhand index pointing right, the Garmin Fenix 8 turned my daily routine into something structured, healthier, and way more fun. If you want cleaner air, go Shark. If you want better sound and insane noise cancellation, go Nothing Ear. If you want the ultimate smartwatch experience, go Garmin. And yes, the purchase links for all 3 gadgets are in the description below. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this review and want more videos like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.